Welcome to this month's episode of The Signature Show. I'm Matthew Gardner, Artistic Director of Signature Theater. In just a few days, we will reopen our doors to the public for the first time in 600 days with a reimagined production of Jonathan Larson's Rent. Our shops have spent the last few months hard at work, building the sets, designing the props, hanging the lights, adjusting the speakers, and sewing the costumes. The actors have been in tech rehearsals this week, and our front of house staff is making sure our building is ready for our first performance back on November 2nd. It's been a long 18 months, and even though we've spent that time creating, it's always felt like something was missing. You, our audiences. Everyone here cannot wait to welcome you back home to Signature.
Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. I had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information, just had to trust imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home.
Hi, I'm Maggie Boland, Signature's Managing Director. Thank you to choreographer Kelly D'Amboise and dancers Sophia Adoum, Madeline Dunn, Bryan Charles Moore, and Daniel Powers for putting that piece together and helping us celebrate the reopening of Signature. Another reason to celebrate is that this year marks the 25th anniversary of Rent, the exhilarating show that redefined musical theater for a new generation. Artistic Director Matthew Gardner and his team have dived deeply into the world of New York's Lower East Side in the 1990s to rediscover and reimagine this groundbreaking musical. We want to give you an exclusive look into our rehearsal room as our talented cast prepares for their first performance.
So good to be back.
Worked hard, but we've been having a really good time.
But to know that in 2 weeks we're going to be presenting this piece in front of a live audience, there is nothing more exciting than that. After this last year of isolation and disconnection and loss, Rent feels like a really important story to share. It's a story about community and about the need to live in the present moment.
Working on the show has helped me feel like a bit of healing. Like how do we live with what we just experienced collectively and try and traverse something new. And this, like the show is, while it's very emotional and it's very wrought with pain and grief, there's so much love in it. And that was my experience with the pandemic, was even in the face of so much loss, like choosing to love and continue loving as best as we possibly can. And I think this show is so well written, and it allows you to see both, that both exist in life, that it's not this beautiful picture, it's everything. It's the dirty and the hard, and it's the beauty and the love and the life.
It's bigger than just being back on stage for me, because I feel like we've been given a very specific mission, to touch people's hearts, because people are our jobs as actors, and I feel like people are hurting right now. And so I think that's the biggest thing about being an actor. It's because people are our job. It's so important for us to observe and to listen to human beings, and that's what live audiences give us.
This cast is insanely talented.
Some of the most talented group of actors that I think I've ever been around.
They are an awesome cast. They are so eager and energetic, and they bring so much passion and love to the piece.
It takes a village. We've heard this say it takes a village to make a musical happen, and this village has been saying yes the entire time. And it's a great joy for an artist to just come in a room and be a blank canvas for a choreographer, and they have done so.
I'm excited to hear the audience's laughter. I'm excited to see them leaning in to listening to the story. You know, we've been creating a lot of art over the last year and a half, but we've missed something that's really important and integral to what we do, and that is the audience. And so to have them back in our space is going to be really thrilling.
I just want to be in a room full of people that just want to cry, want to love. And that is what has been denied us for the last year, human beings, and just being in the presence and sharing space with other human beings. I think love gets to be practiced when you get to do that.
Is anyone out of the mainstream? Is anyone in the mainstream? Is anyone alive with a sex drive? Tear down the wall, aren't we all? The opposite of war isn't peace, it's creation! Viva la vie bohème!
Hi, I'm Jorge Acevedo, Signature's casting director and manager of artistic programs. And here's a quick recap of everything happening at Signature. That's right, everyone's favorite segment is back. This is Sig in 60. In August, Signature joined more than a dozen DC professional theaters by requiring that audiences provide proof of vaccination to attend all live public performances. When you arrive at Signature for a performance, you must show your vaccine card or a photo of your vaccine card. Signature also requires that all audiences wear a mask in the theater at this time. To learn more, visit sigtheater.org/safety. This week, more than 50% of the cast of Rent will make their professional Signature theater debut, many of whom were discovered through this year's virtual open calls. We received roughly 800 submissions from all over the country. Crazy, right? Speaking of debuts, what does that sound? I think it's time for a little pop-up pop quiz. We love a scene change. All right, in the original production of Rent in 1997, who was making their Broadway debut? Was it A, Taye Diggs, B, Jesse L. Martin, C, Anthony Rapp, or D, Idina Menzel? The buzzer means time is up. The answer is D, Idina Menzel. I'm Jorge Acevedo, and that was Sig in 60. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jon, for that special intro into the finale of this month's show. Halloween is one of our favorite times of year at Signature. In fact, we take spooky season pretty seriously. Every year we host a Halloween costume party for our staff and artists. We even held one over Zoom last year. Here's a look at our 2020 winners.
Everyone you knew. Well, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
It's really something, right? I wouldn't describe it as spooky, but I certainly wouldn't describe it as not spooky. To end this month's episode, we've invited Kanysha Williams and Lenny Williams to perform a new version of I Put a Spell on You by Screamin' Jay Hawkins. Happy Halloween, everyone.
I put a spell on you because you're mine.